Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This week we are going to try something a little different in terms of character. I found this incredible sketch by this artist, Adam Masterman, of the Tin Man from, what do you call it? The Wizard of Oz. And I thought this would be a cool exercise to try and maybe do up the whole thing. Normally I just do the head, the bust, um, but I thought it might be neat to do the head, the body, all of it over the course of maybe one or two different videos. So expect maybe to see more of this one next week as well. I don't know how far I'm going to get today. I'm kind of feeling like whatever. So, but I thought it was neat because it's a little different from the standard, usages of, for most stuff that I do, it's usually we start with a sphere and warp it and whatnot. I think for this, what I'm going to do instead is let's start with maybe a cylinder for the head. But and then I don't know if I want to do another cylinder. Just clone that one and make it a little bit bigger for the jawline. See, I got to figure this out. I'm not real sure how I'm going to do this yet. No, I don't want to do that actually. Delete that. So let's start just basic shapes of it, I guess. I'm going to clone that for the neck. Shape that. Whoop. Get that all shaped up. Oh, got it messed up. There. More or less. I'm going to start that over. Clone that. I'm just going to move it down for now. Got like a pretty long neck. So maybe it's there. And then for the jaw, I think I'll just do mask out a shape up for it and bring it up that way. But let's continue on. His head to be kind of tall. Let's add cone. Bring this down. Up a little more. I can. I like this flat part of the cone up there. So maybe it's just a matter of, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to add another cylinder and combine them later. Yeah, we'll do it that way. Try and keep it simple. So we need to do the top part. So that could be another cylinder. Excuse me. Let's put a hole in that. Maybe increase the. How many times do I gotta enter this in? Tin Man. Okay. There. Okay. And then so that's our front. I am actually going to angle this out a little bit just to give them a little bit more shape. I think it's kind of neat. Let's do. I guess we could do the nose. Um, just another cylinder. Turn my snap on to rotate it 90 degrees. I have it set that way. You can set it to whatever uh, degree you need it to be. Shorten that all up. Kind of long, but not like crazy long. Move that in. And I'm gonna hold there and increase that radius. I don't know, is that too long? No, I think we're good with that. I mean, shape-wise, it's very, very basic. There's not a whole lot going on here. Let's see. Yeah, I really don't. We're gonna need to up that. Our divisions considerably. So let's go with that. I'm just thinking in terms of making that jawline, which is interesting. Now that I'm looking at it, let's try it. Yeah, see now I get a nice super clean mask because my resolution on that is higher. I gotta figure out how I want to do this. I guess it is up pretty high. Cut back on that. See if I can do it this way. Make it cleaner. Whoop. Oh, that's interesting. Why is it doing that? Hmm. I wonder why it's cutting so far into it. It's really strange. Maybe the line. That's weird. You know what? I wonder if it's got something to do with whoop, because ugh, this is stop. Oh no, no, it's been validated. Huh, how odd. Okay, well, I don't know. Let's try it again. It's a little weird though. Whatever. See if we can get this to make sense. So he kind of has this squared off bit here. Kind of curves down there. I feel like he's got more than that though. Be out there. Okay. Straightened a little bit. And we'll try and sharpen that up too. Camera's making all kinds of weird noises. I don't know what's going on with it. Maybe it's there. All right. Feel like I can live with that. So let's see if we can get this shaped up. Green dot. Cool. So we have our face group. I'm going to relax that a little bit. It's pretty good. And then face group mask it by selecting that. And now we're going to kick it out. Pretty good distance. Yeah. Okay. This part, I don't know if I want to get rid of that. I mean, I kind of like it. I mean, it is kind of annoying, I suppose. Let's go back. See what happened. I need to unmask this. Somehow. If there's, can I? I wonder if I choose, no. How do I unmask this? Just that part. Oh, it is. So if I say face group, Mask. Now unmask. So you're gonna have to come back in. Mask this part off, back out. I don't know if I necessarily want to do. I guess like a little bit of a lip isn't bad. Let's try that and see where we're at. I was too thick anyways. Now look what it's doing. It's grabbing it from the top. This thing's acting weird today. Okay, let's try that. There we go. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, so that worked. What a pain in the butt though. All right, let's cut some holes for eyes. Do we want to cut them or do we want to push them in? I think we want to push them in. So we'll do a selection mask, an ellipse. Whoop, I have it set to circle. Is it not doing it on the other side though? There we go. I think I need to move my nose up a little too, but we'll get there. Oh, unmask. Why is it clearing it? I don't know what is going on today with this. Oh, maybe that's why. There we go. Okay. Let's. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Let's face group that. Exit. There we go. Mask. And I think, look what it's doing. It is being weird. Hmm. Oh, I see what's going on. Okay. I figured it out. It's taking, I need to add a new color. There we go. So that should work now. Now if I go to mask, and it should not select, yeah. So it was taking everything that was the same color in that face group and it was just automatically masking all of it, which I didn't want it to do. I just want to mask out the eyes and then I think I'm just gonna push them in. Yeah. And let's clear that mask and turn off that solo. There we go. I can probably smooth this. Yeah. I don't need it to be super sharp. I don't really care a whole lot. That's fine. All right. Let's do the handle, and that'll just be a tube. Something along that line, those lines. Keep it pretty simple. What's that look? That's actually not bad. I think I want it more in line with this though, with the I don't know what you call that thing, the thing on top. So we'll do that. I'm going to move this guy down a little bit, validate it, and I'm going to push him in a tiny bit on the nose. Just to give it a little personality. And I'm going to bring him out a little bit. There we go. Yeah, I like that. Let's work on, I mean, the face is, that's pretty much done. Aside from combining things. Um, hmm. In here. Now I'm wondering if I should have that lower. Yeah, I think so. Cone and tube. Lower those down a little bit. Maybe there. And then this, I'm going to squash. Yeah. And lower that. Tiny bit. Actually. So I'm looking here where the jaw is sitting. It's more like that. Mm-hmm. I like that. Back up. See what happens if we move this up a little bit. That's kind of nice. I'm going to bring this in a little bit. There. Yeah, it's shaping up. Um, kind of digging it. Let's see, for like a tin color, I think more. Do I want it blue or red? Yeah, that. Somewhere in there. I think blue. Maybe here. What's that look like? This might change. I don't know. I'm not super wild yet about it. Um, just trying to get an idea. And it'll change too once I add light, different lighting to it. This just kind of helps me visualize a little better. Oop, paint all. Yeah. I mean, that's not terrible at all. Um, I'm gonna add a layer, and then I'm gonna paint just the insides of his eye things. What you want to call it? I guess just his eyes. I don't know if I should go all the way out. I guess just in here. Yeah, I like that. Alrighty. It's kind of interesting. guess it's fine for now. Let's see. Detail stuff for the head. We could do his little bolt there, which would be super easy to do. Whoop. Let's just add a sphere. Validate that. Front. Now I'm just going to cut that guy in half to save on geometry. Tangle. It's fine. And then we'll kind of get him into position. A hinge bolt for his jaw. Mm-hmm. Let's mirror that. Okay, where did it put it? Why isn't it showing up? What is going on? Oh, well, that's interesting. So it mirrored it, but it mirrored it to the object for some reason. Um, Instead of the origin. Why would it have done that? That is odd. Is that what it did? Okay. Let's see. Figure this out. Reset. Now if I move, should be able, if I move the mesh, now that I reset that origin point, it should do what I want it to do. And it did. Okay. Back on track. That was weird. I don't know why it did that. But everything is relatively fixable with Nomad, thank goodness. Okay, let's paint that same color. And we have our lovely little jaw bolts. And then he's got some detail running down the side, which is cool. Um, we can do that, I guess, with just like creases. Do I want to do that, or do I want to do like a protrusion? Let's see. Let's see what it looks like. I don't know. I don't know how I want to do this yet. We're going to try it with this. That's kind of neat. Yeah, I like that. We're going to go with that. And then for the little bolts, oh, I see a thing here. Okay. The little bolts. How do I want to do? I could do, we'll do stamp. We'll do a stamp. Should have something. Oh. So if you've never used a stamp tool before, it's over underneath nudge and all that stuff. And you have the ability then to use an alpha image, which is just a black and white image that can you use it as a almost as a relief. Um, I think let's see here. Is it the black, can't remember. Does the black reseed and the white projects? So either the white projects and the black kind of stays where it's at. So if you ever need to make one of these, you would just, whatever you want to project off of the object, you would use white. So maybe this works. Yeah. I like that. Maybe one more. Solo. Actually see what I'm doing. Whoop. There we go. Okay, perfect. That is so much easier doing it that way. I like that. Um, okay, so I'm gonna say, well, we gotta do, he's got a little bit of the same kind of detail up here. So let's bump this way up, not way up, but considerably division wise. That's fine. Validate that. And I'm gonna crease that as well. And just run that right down. Oh, there we go. I really needed to, I could just rotate this to line up. Nice. Gives it a little attitude. I like it. And I'm going to go back to that stamp tool again. Stamp, and I'm going to use that same pattern. I'm just going to repeat what we did because it seemed to work pretty well. I'm a little off. Could probably like array it or something. I'm being lazy. Yeah, that's nice. That doesn't bother me. All right, cool. So the head is pretty much done. Let's work on some of the body here. I don't know how I want to do this, to be honest. I mean, we could do, I'm looking at this here. Um, the chest. We could do a sphere. What's a box look like? If I just say, you know, kind of this boxy thing. I don't think I'm gonna get the curves though. No, I don't like that. So let's say, I guess maybe just a sphere. Just kind of blow that up. And they're pretty broad. And validate that right off the bat. Start to move, things around. This needs to come down. Okay, we'll have to do it this way. Yeah, there we go. So that, this can come up in. Not bad. Let's see if we can chop some of this now. So I'm going to trim off that bottom. And I gotta figure out how the heck I'm gonna do these sides. Hmm. Because he's got like these sharp corners. I guess I could just trim the side for now. Is it there? Um, yeah, maybe just a line trim. Or no, you know what? Oh my god, that's how we'll do it. We'll maybe from the left. Maybe we deviate a little bit from this. Like how it's there though. Let's try that. Ew, that didn't. Oh, shoot. All right, couple different things going on here. So let's, number one, let's try it this way. So it was cutting it through, and I could change that by one of these settings in here. Even fill, I could do fill. I want it kind of flattened off first. So maybe it is just a matter of trimming this. Yeah, there we go. And I'll worry about that in a little bit. I think what I'll do, excuse me, is mask this shape off. Heck, let's just do it. Bump this up. So I'm not gonna shape it up anymore. Smooth. It weirded out on me. I see what's going on. Paint. There. Feel like I'm a little rusty today. I haven't sculpted in a week or two. I can definitely tell the difference. So, having done that now, I feel like what I want to do is maybe go to that left side, go to selection mask, turn that off, and mask off. Whoop, selection mask. There we go. And I want to do a polygon shape. Really kind of hone in on what's going on here. So we're going to kind of mimic the shape of this, so it'll go a little bit off book. It's okay. Where it's at. It's not too bad. Let's try that. Okay. So I have that on either side. So now if I come here and I bring that negative thickness in, is that going to work? Can't tell. And I say fill, shell. What did that do though? Didn't do what I wanted it to do. Carve? Now carve? No. Hmm. Split. And then turn that off. Let's see. I think that did it. Um, yeah. View. No, didn't. Shoot. It's kind of neat though. How do I do this? Fill? Fill? No. This is interesting. Do it? I think that did it. Yeah. Just I ended up doing splitting it and fill on the top closing action and shell on the bottom closing action. Interesting. Go back. What happens if I hit sync border and do it? Nothing really. So that's its own thing. Ew. I don't like that. What if I just push it in? But it moves it on that side as well. Hmm. Interesting. How do I do this? So if I use the transform and I just go to push it in, it's going to push it in across that axis all the way, which I don't want. I want it almost to mirror it. So I don't think that's the way. I think, quite honestly, if I extract that, clear that. Yeah, see, that doesn't do it. What I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to turn that into a face group, just so I have it. Yeah. Okay. So if I got to figure this out. So we have the face group, right? How do I? And it's masked. How do I cut that? Like I want to subtract that from the overall, right? But I only want it to cut in so far. No, nothing to extract. Hmm. Like that's all I want it to do is to push in. I'm sure it's something easy, I'm sure. And I'm just not seeing it. Right? Auto edge loop. No. Hmm. I'm going to leave this for now. I don't know why it's being weird. It really is too. Whatever. All right. We'll have to figure it out. I mean, it's kind of neat at the same time. So let's do a couple different things. So we need to carve out the entryway for his neck. So I'm gonna maybe X-ray that. Go top down. Just trim that out. Trim. Uh, where's my circle? Boy, I'm having a heck of a time today. Don't we have a circle? Just selection mask then. Circle. Okay. Mask that. It's a little off. Hard to see. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Um, so we have that. Guess I could just. Can I trim that? No, we gotta extract it. Mask. Nothing is working right today. Nothing to extract, it says. Hmm. Oh, my light's going crazy. What is happening today? I don't understand. Okay, so it carved it, but it didn't do what I wanted it to do. Everything is acting really weird today. Now look at this. Why is it doing that? Am I on the wrong thing? Okay, all I want to do is cut that little bit out. Mask this. Why is it doing this? It is being very strange today. What? Yeah, what is happening? Won't even get rid of that. All right, let's clear this all. I don't know what the heck is going on. I'm gonna try it again. Let's turn off all this stuff. Whoop. Should be pretty simple today, and it's not happening. It's good enough for now, I guess. Top. Mask that. Okay. View. So now, yeah, look at that. Unmask. Go. Okay, so now if I, whoop, it just gets weird. Okay, clear that. What is this? I'll delete that. What is that? Okay, think we finally got there, but what a pain in the butt. No, I don't want to mask it. I just want to turn it off. There. All right. I think I'm just going to do some more of this detail stuff and call it a day because I'm having a heck of a time with this sculpture today for whatever reason. So let's do a crease. Make sure symmetry's on. I think it also needs to be on. Is it Y? No. Z. There. Okay. A bit better job than that. There we go. Ah, dang it. Okay. Still a little off. All right, I can live with that. Oh, what is happening today? This is a mess. I don't know what's going on. Doesn't want to work right. Or if it does, it's just, I think it's me. I'm turning that off. We'll figure it out. Okay. Okay. That's good enough. And these look like they're bigger bolts. So I'm going to just, actually going to copy this, I think. Clone it. Move it down. Whoop, hate that. Just do something like that. Although his are on. That's weird how he has that. Well, I might change it. We'll see. Let's do the same here. I think I like them on the inside better. Anyways, I clone that? No. There. Yeah, it's not bad. Something like that. And then probably should do the same on the back. Can I? I'm gonna put these in their own thing. Add a mirror and then a Z mirror. Now see, it gets weird though because it's not the same, so that's not gonna work. That's fine. This needs fixed anyways. We'll put those back in that same mirror. It's fine. And then we'll just do it. We'll copy that. It's good. Down. Okay. And maybe a little more. And then one more. Okay. Not bad. Let's see about cleaning this up maybe. This is driving me crazy here. I don't know why it did that. I wonder if I can just trim that out. It's probably gonna make a horrible mess. Maybe not even worth it. I mean, yeah. That cleaned up. That's fine. There we go. That's better. All right. Um, I'm gonna add just these arm joints quick, and I think I'm gonna call it because I'm having a heck of a time today. So, but I mean, the bones of it are there. I feel like it looks pretty good for what it is, you know. Let's see, rotate that. Scale that a little bit. parrot. Bring that up just a touch. Hmm. So, yeah, very basic today. Um, so next week we'll work on ironing out a lot of these bugs and then posing them too. Yeah, I mean, we could even do cylinder quick for the torso because that's really all it is. Really long. Which is kind of neat. And it's hard to see, so I don't know how the heck he has his legs. But I think those will do. I might as well just do it. Maybe we do those as tubes. So if he's walking, something like that. It's kind of neat. That's kind of a neat look. I don't hate that. Obviously, this needs to be adjusted big time, but I don't mind that. I think that kind of works. So we're going to be doing a lot more adjusting and whatnot. Um, I think next week. I'm not feeling it this week, but yeah, if we do like a real wide angle shot of them, that's kind of neat. Very basic. So, all right, guys, that's going to do it for this week. I apologize for some of the snafus going on here today, but it is what it is. So, um, as always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see everybody, if not later this week, then definitely next week. Take care.